Welcome in.
Hey.
So today we're going to talk about, tell me it's not just us who work better as a team when it's 80-20, not just when it's 50-50. Oh, that was so hard for me to say.
It's like a 15th try.
15th.
Close. Anyway, but I guess what made us want to talk about this is we were talking the other day is why do we think we work so well as a team?
Yeah, that was pretty much the question. Why do you think we work together so well? And I've just got to say, from the very start, like right now, it hasn't always been smooth sailing.
It's taken us 15 years, 17 years to get to this point.
Long time. So, babe, why do you think we work so well?
I think just we have each other's back, and we've learnt to understand how the other person needs to be supported, which we didn't always get right in the beginning.
Can you give me an example? So I don't know why we work together, but the people out there don't know why we work together so well.
Why do you think we work so well together?
I think we work well together because we can do things without telling each other. I can see that you need something to be done.
Yeah.
And rather than coming up to you and asking you,
how can I help?
Yeah, do you want me to do, like, I just get in there and do it.
Yeah.
Same with you.
Yeah. And I guess the question is, how did we build that? How did we figure that out about each other and know when to jump in and know when the other person needed help? How do you know when I need help?
You need help all the time.
It's true.
I think really it started is when we had kids.
Yeah, that's when it stepped up a notch, I suppose.
And okay, so I'll just paint you a picture here, is that I was working full-time scaffolder, a very physical job. Get up early, start early, finish reasonably early. And while I was working, we had our firstborn. And Claire, being first-time mum, I wanted to help wherever I could, even if it was getting up in the middle of the night and helping her feed baby. And then getting up early in the morning to go to work because I was the only source of income for our family. And just to even do all that, go to work and then come home, and I would see that, the wife, being a mum, that just the house wasn't tidy. So I'd come home and I'd tidy it. Because I ended up finding out that she didn't like it, or she felt pressure from me coming home and cleaning, because she felt like that was her job, and I had to pretty much had to sit down and just tell her, I said, that's not your job.
Yeah.
I said, that's our job.
I'd always feel really guilty when he'd get home from working all day and then come home and start tidying the house. And sometimes it would make me feel like I'd failed, or like I wasn't doing my part, because the whole preconceived ideas of the man's role and the wife's role and the husband and the dad and the mother's role is that I felt like that was my job. And our boy wasn't a very good sleeper, so there were some days where, despite trying to clean the house all day, it just felt like you'd gotten nowhere, and there were still things to do when Kim got home. And I think part of me probably wanted him to step in with baby, and then I could do the things that I couldn't do all day, but he just saw what needed to be done and did it. But then I was sitting there feeling guilty that I hadn't got it done myself.
Never happy.
And it took us, I don't even know how, I guess I eventually just told you that. Like you'd always reassure me and say it was fine and
Yeah, I didn't
that
care.
you didn't mind.
Just needed to be done. The woman, the mother's got a huge job. Huge job. So I didn't mind at all to come home and clean, grab baby, give Claire a break, take baby for a walk, which I'll do, play with baby,
Yeah.
wash baby, feed baby, just to do as much as I could while I was home.
And so I think the biggest part for me then was learning to accept help. That was what I had to learn. That's what I had to figure out, and to let you do that without it being loaded or feeling like you were mad or upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I feel like there's a lot of men who's going to be watching this, and I'm not trying to judge anyone, but I know that a lot of men will be like, "Oh, that's their job." I make the money for the family. I bring the bread home, so I should just be able to come home and relax. And that's probably like the old school way of thinking about it, because that's what it used to be like, and probably is for a lot of families. But that's not how I'm built. I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything, but I can't just come back and relax if my partner's not relaxed, or if she's stressed because she hasn't had any sleep, or she hasn't had a shower, or she hasn't had a proper feed. So, like, actually sat down and had something to eat.
Yeah.
So that's where I would step in, and I loved doing those things for her. Even getting up in the middle of the night, she would say, "Oh, I've got baby," but
Because I had carpal tunnel with my firstborn, so I literally couldn't pick him up out of the cot at that time. I couldn't do it without you. He wasn't getting fed without you. And I think just hearing you talk now, I realise that you stepping in and doing that.
I'm the man.
Yeah, all in that.
I'm the man.
But that's that whole 80 to that percentage piece. Like, I was at a 20. If you come home, I know you were probably likely only at a 50 as well. But if you could push and give 80, that helped me come back up to 50, so that then I could let you rest. Once I was recharged, I could step back up and let you rest for the day. Like, I guess it's like kind of a seesaw, I suppose, of if you're both just running on empty all the time, that doesn't serve anyone. And it just leads to, I don't know, fights and resentment and frustration. And so if you can, even if you're having a hard day too, to be able to step up for your partner and give that little bit more to let them come back up to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it did start. It did start the early stages of childhood, where we would help each other. And I think the one thing that I got frustrated with Claire is that I think I took offence when she told me that. Here come our boys.
Hey, darling. You all right?
Say hello. We're recording. What's the matter?
Are you hungry?
What's for dinner?
BLTs.
Huh? What's that?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato, toasties.
Okay. Oh, that's all. Crab?
Yeah.
Help yourself.
What's your bread on?
Food.
It's cake. Banana muffin.
What's the bread on?
Hurry up and eat it.
100 questions.
Jeez.
You pass your test, Seth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
So smart. I thought you were recording.
We are recording. I think I took offence to when Claire spoke about it earlier, that she, I didn't say didn't like me coming home, but she would feel pressure. She explained that to me, and I just had to pretty much just tell her that I'm here to help. I said, let me help. Let me be a teammate. And yeah, there was no animosity or no ill feelings that I had to come home and clean. I just wanted to help her.
Yeah.
And I could see that she was struggling. And that's, for me, that's where our foundation started with the whole we work better as a team.
Yeah.
When it's not 50-50, it's 80-20.
Yeah, when that expectation is there for it to be equal all of the time. And if you feel like you're not meeting your partner at the same energy or the same level, then you feel it can make you feel crap or guilty or whatever. And I think just us accepting and knowing that we're not always going to be at the same level helped us get through the times when I needed more support or you needed more support.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it carried on to when obviously the kids got older and I returned to work. That, I guess, eliminated that whole mentality of, you were still earning more than me. So that was the other imbalance, I think, that I struggled with, is that I'd be working part-time or full-time at one point, same hours, but bringing in half of what you were bringing in. So still feeling like I wasn't, still feeling like I had to carry more of the weight of things at home to balance the scales, I suppose.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Crazy. I never ever saw it like that.
No, and you never ever made me feel like that, but that's how I would feel sometimes.
Issues.
And that's the modern day family these days. Most partners
There are issues.
Yeah, both have to work a job, full-time, part-time, whatever. Like,
I wish you made more than me.
yeah,
I'd stay home.
yeah,
But I didn't care. My money was her money, and her money's her money. One thing I want to say is that I feel some men are oblivious to what a woman does, what a mother does. And I know you're out there. I know there's some men out there. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Is don't come home and just think you can just relax because you had a big day and you can't help out. You can't get up there and do the dishes. And I'm only saying this because I can, because again, I'm not judging, I'm not tooting my horn, but I will come home and I will do all that. I will do it all. And I'll try and do it all.
yeah,
Even when I was tired, even when I was working full time and I was training MMA, I would still come home. Before MMA training, after work, I would still come home and help out, do what I could, just so it was less pressure just for her, Because we just had baby, she's my wife, but first and foremost, she's my friend. She's my best friend. She's my wife. She's my lover. She's my everything. So you wouldn't do that, like talking to the many, you wouldn't do that to your mates. You wouldn't do that to one of your brothers at work. You just wouldn't do it. So why would you go home and just kick off your boots and just think, oh yeah, I worked hard today, so I'm just going to relax for whatever time. Say like I used to finish at 2 o'clock, 2:30, get home about 3:30. You have to get up at maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, I got time to sleep. So yeah, go home, see what you can do and see how you can be helpful, If you see something that needs to be done, then do it.
Don't wait to be asked. I think that's the other thing. Like, I think women generally or mothers carry that mental load as well. So it might not look like we're doing much maybe from the outside sometimes, but there's a lot going on. We're the one keeping
A lot.
all the schedules, doing like writing the to-do list, like
And I'm not giving you crap right there.
Yeah.
You got a lot. And I could see Claire.
all the life admin.
She takes it all on too. She tries to do everything too. So it's not just, yeah.
And I think it's like if you see someone at work carrying something heavy, of course you're going to go give them a hand. Like that's obvious that someone needs a hand, but maybe it's not always obvious to a partner when they come home of what the other person's carrying.
It's our son pissing. It's our son getting the toilet.
With the door open, because
With the
that's
door open.
how you roll.
We told you this is going to be real.
That's my business.
Okay,
Your business.
close the door then.
And I think sometimes people think asking for help, saying, what can I do to help? Just tell me, people will get frustrated with that. I don't know, somehow we've figured out how to do it without communicating it. And I don't know if it's always been like that or we've just, how we found that rhythm. Maybe it was from times of asking and not asking and me telling you, don't ask, just help out. I don't know. But
There's sometimes she needs help
and I won't ask.
and she won't ask. So I'm like, fuck you then. I ain't gonna ask.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
Because I guess you feel like, why should I have to ask? Like you can
Why? Because you need help.
but can't you see that I need to
I know she. You need help, obviously.
Obviously. Sometimes.
And then I was like, oh, should I ask you for some help? No, I'm just going to wait for her to ask. And then she doesn't ask, and then she gets annoyed.
Yeah.
And you go, is everything all right? You're like, yeah,
I'm fine.
all good. Clearly it's not.
Yeah.
But then I would take a mental note and I go, okay, ask. Don't ask, just help. And then she'd usually tell me, I'm okay, I've got it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
And there was sometimes genuinely where I was okay and I knew you were tired and I was happy
Yeah.
to carry the load of whatever was going on.
Yep. There'd be many times where Claire would go do something like start a project, like move a room or something, build a roof or something crazy. And then I just could not be bothered. And I'm like, oh,
And he'd
do we
feel
have
like
to do it today? Yeah, I'd feel like, because I feel like I have to help.
Yeah.
And she'll go, I've got it.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
And in my head, I go, well, yeah, she's got it then. I don't have to help.
And so I think it's just building that trust, and when somebody says that they've got it, but that means that when you don't have it, you have to say, I need a hand. Like you can't use that both ways. Like I can't say I'm fine when I'm just pissed off at you for not helping or knowing how to help. You have to get to that place where I'm fine means I'm fine, not I'm going to be mad at you later.
Those ones. Those mind games.
And so it's honesty, I suppose, too, and a willingness to say, babe, can I have a hand with this? So that when I do say, I'm fine, I've got it, you know it's okay. Why are you laughing at me?
We had this argument once, and we were annoyed at each other, and I folded the washing. And straight up, there was one of those fitted sheets in there, and then, yeah, okay, I'm getting there. Jeez. Who here can fold a fitted sheet?
Me.
Well, I was in that stage. I saw it and I was like, oh no, I can't fold that.
Oh,
and then I have to ask him.
The tables were turned, and I'm like, I'm not going to offer. He can ask if he wants help.
I'm going to fold this and I'm going to figure it, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was
He
like,
was getting grumpier and grumpier.
I was like, babe, can you fold this, please? And she was
Sure.
like, yeah, sure. Yeah.
See, it's not always easy to ask for help, is it? babe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
So what can the people do at home to help get to the place that we're at?
Oh, everyone's different, I guess.
Yeah.
Everyone's different. So I think you just got to, it's a lot of common sense too. I mean, if you saw your wife or your husband carrying 6 shopping bags of groceries from the car, you go, oh, can I carry one of those? Or do you need a hand? Or, of course, you'd give them a hand.
You just jump in.
Yeah.
You jump in and you take a couple of bags.
Just learning how to read each other, or knowing when to ask as well, which is, I think, sometimes it's a little bit silly, like knowing when to ask. I think you should just know.
But I think, but again, acknowledging that we didn't always just know. It took getting it wrong. It took
True.
fights and disagreements. It took me being upset or you being upset or one or the other feeling frustrated to get to the point that we are now. And it was about being safe enough to have those conversations and call each other out or ask for what we needed.
And not to do it in the moment.
Yeah.
Not to do it.
That never ends well.
You're obviously annoyed you're not getting help and you haven't asked for help. And then it just gets a little bit ugly. So once that storm kind of passes, then maybe try and have a talk about it where you go, hey, look, I'm sorry. I didn't come and ask you for help. I knew that you needed help, but I was waiting for you to ask because I know that you're stubborn. So I think I made it worse by not even engaging with you. So I think, like Claire was saying, we had to go through a lot of hurdles to get to that stage.
Yeah.
Whereas now, well, hey, this is only recently that we couldn't do our shopping together. And this
We
is
did
only,
it really well today.
we did it today. Like we'll get our groceries right, and Claire doesn't like to go to the person at the checkout. She likes to go to this self checkout. So we go to the self checkout, a big trolley. You know, one of those people. It's only supposed to be 12 items or less, or
It doesn't say that.
it doesn't say that, but you don't see anyone else doing that. So we go there, and what used to happen is that I would either scan or stand by the bags. Claire would take her own bags, which is cool. And then I would put stuff in the wrong bag, and Claire was like, put it over there, put it over there. Go away, I'll just do it.
Thinking on my part that, oh, he can just relax. And I've got thinking I'm coming 80 so you can chill out.
She's going handy.
Going hunting. Thinking that I'm taking
Psychopath.
thinking that I'm taking a load off, but really I'm in turn leaving you out. And when you want to help, it didn't make you feel good.
Yeah, I wanted to be a teammate. I wanted to be part of the team. And the time that she told me to leave, she said, I've got it, can you just go sit down? And I'll sit down. I thought I was fine with it. And I was sitting down there, and me being wanting to be a team player, I remember sitting down on the table by Coles, and I felt dumb. I felt stupid. I felt worthless. That my best mate was up there putting the shopping away. And I know I was just putting the shopping away. Exactly, just putting the shopping away. I was like, what am I doing? I was like, how come she can't let me help her?
And here I am thinking I'm being a hero and letting you take a load off while I do it for us, thinking I'm doing a good thing. So just even that miscommunication.
I even said to her, I was like, babe, we're just putting, of course you won't put the milk because we used to buy a cooked chicken. You wouldn't put the milk with the hot chicken, right? So I'm onto it in that sense. But it was just because I play Tetris. I know how to stack everything.
Like a challenge to me, and I felt good. Like,
Oh, see, me. It was a challenge to me.
and what I learnt today. So we swapped roles today. So usually I'd scan stuff and pass it on. So today, Kim scanned stuff and passed it over, and then he felt a little bit of what I was feeling, like that pressure of having to like someone waiting with him.
I was grabbing the food and I was going, oh shit. I feel that pressure, bro.
And I think it was me just realizing it getting it right or having it done my way. It's just got to get in the bag and get home. Like that's far less important than
My feelings.
your feelings.
Feelings.
What are you calling? I can't see you over there.
But we did it.
Yeah.
We did it today. And I felt so much better. I felt like a team player. And I actually said to her while we were doing it, I was like, babe, I feel heaps better.
And something might seem so trivial, like it's such a little thing, but the way we respect how the other one feels and take the time to learn what the other one needs plays out in
A lot of things.
everything that we do.
So yeah, we ain't perfect. We just got that right
Still
today.
fight about dumb shit.
So that just lets you know that we're still trying to figure this out too, and we're just winging it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But doing it together.
So tell us, what's your
What do you fight about? What's the imbalance?
who's the 80, who's the 20, who's usually the one that picks up the slack, who's the one that doesn't? Let us know.
Yeah, and how do you or can you support one another when the other one's having a harder time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know.
Sure.